Smartwatch. Well, we've got a dynamic smartwatch. It's the most beautiful smartwatch you're ever going to lay your eyes on. In fact, if you're looking at your television screen, does it even look like a smartwatch? No, it looks like a premium timepiece, a timepiece that is dusted with the look of diamonds from AltaFit. This is a Bluetooth device, just like those athletic watches are. It does all of those health notifications that we want, right? We want to know how many steps we're taking. We want to know how many calories we burned. We want to know how we're working out, is what our heart rate is at. What about our sleep? This does all that, plus, without any monthly fee, connects to your smartphone and will take your calls, text notifications, can control your music, and look at this beautiful round dial. It has this bezel all the way around it that looks like it's encrusted with diamonds, very similar to those high-end premium Italian or French designs. And you are getting not one, but two bands, interchangeable. One of them is going to have those beautiful crystals, or we call it like bejeweled, and this is going to be the Milanese magnetic one. You can choose the gold, which has been really popular. You could choose the rose gold, which I love. It's got that hint of pink, very, very luxurious. Or the brand new silver, which looks like a platinum design. This should be $90. Today, for our show, lowest price ever, a 50% off savings, and you are investing in your, not only your style, but also your health. Julie Truster is joining us, and she is, not only is she fabulous, and she's petite like me, so I'm gonna come over and join her.
Thank you.
But I know you're real health conscious. You have to stay in touch with your husband and your kids, and this does what the $200, $300, $400 watches, smartwatches do.
Yes.
And those have monthly fees.
Exactly.
And those look like sports watches.
Exactly. And there's really nothing in the market that looks nice, that doesn't look like one of those smartwatches. It doesn't have that acrylic band. So, and if you look really closely, you can see the crystals around here, which I think are just stunning. I'm keeping it off just so it doesn't distract it. Look how pretty that is. It's so tiny and simple. This is the Milanese band, and this is also the one that's in the rose gold. So I'm gonna put, well, here, we'll start here, but let me show you the gold. The gold is the brand new.
Oh, the gold is
the
brand new.
gold
I
is
thought
brand
silver
new.
was new.
But
Sorry.
I want to show you just the color difference. Here, let me show you, because it's kind of subtle, but just so you can see. Okay, the gold and the rose gold. Yes, the rose gold has a hint of pink, but it's not too pinky.
So pretty, though.
I know. And last night, silver was in first place. Yes, and then the other day it was the gold. But anyways, I want you to see how great this is. So it will measure everything that a regular smartwatch will do. All the tracking, your heart rate, a nice round face, which I love, one button, so it's very simple and easy to use. And over here, hold on, let me go this way. There's your steps. Look how nice and large it is. It's big, it's colorful, it's easy to read. You go one more. This does two things that other trackers don't do. It'll measure your blood pressure, and it will also make an SOS call. That's your emergency call. So it could call 911. It can call your husband.
Wow.
It could, let's say you fall and you can't get up, you don't have access to your phone.
That's amazing.
You press the button on here. In fact, I'm gonna do that right now.
Okay.
So let's say, let me paint the picture here, because other smartwatches do not do this. And you know, some people wear that thing around their neck that they pay a monthly fee. My mom has one of those, and it's bulky, so she never wears it. But if you would fall, or if you're, you know, out gardening and you can't get to your phone, you press the button. This is using Bluetooth, but let's say you fall and you can't get to your phone, you're within Bluetooth range. All you have to do is this button right here. You hold it down for 5 seconds so you can't accidentally press it. You hold it down and you put in, do I want to call, I'm just kind of covering up the number there. Do I want to put in 911? Do I want to put in my husband? Do I want to put in my next door neighbor in case something would happen? It's calling.
Is somebody not answering?
Maybe.
Wow, Julie.
I know the other day, my son on here, I had to call my son 4 times.
That, you know, my dad tells me, he's like, I'm not going to put you as my emergency contact anymore. You never pick up.
I know.
Sorry, Dad.
Okay, we'll try it again in just a little bit, because my contact may not be answering. I'll hang up.
I love that she's doing it all touchscreen on the device,
Everything,
which is
yes,
incredible.
and it's nice and big. It also measures your blood pressure. Now, I don't know of another one that measures blood pressure.
No.
So it does, when you do this, here's your home screen, which, by the way, you can change it up. And I love to, this It looks like a Rolex. I'm sorry to say that. Looks like those Swiss watches. This looks very traditional. So it's a classic traditional looking watch, but it has all those smartwatch features. If you want a face that looks like a smartwatch, you can choose which one you're looking at. There's more of a traditional looking watch. So if you have a blouse on, like Valerie's dressed up today, you don't want to wear your smartwatch. No. You don't want to wear that acrylic band. Then you press the button one more time. It has a call menu. It'll call your contact, 100 sports modes. It'll measure your heart rate. It'll measure your blood oxygen. It will make your SOS calls. It measures your sleep. Are you kidding? At this price, this does all of those things that those other smartwatches do, but it looks nice, and there's nothing in the market that looks like it. Very simple and easy to use, and the dial is nice and large. Then over here, it even has the weather forecast. So not just the weather of what it is today, and it knows that I'm right here in St. Pete, but it gives you the actual weather forecast up to a week. And it's easy to read because it's nice and large and colorful too.
And it's really beautiful.
And it's beautiful.
Can I just show you?
It's been so popular.
I have real gold as bracelets, and I'm just gonna show you that very high end, and I'm pressing it once, but does that not look like I'm wearing a $15,000, $25,000 timepiece?
You've got on the blingy band.
I do. And I haven't adjusted it, but this can actually, you can take the links out, right, Julie?
It comes with a tool.
Okay.
So for the one with the link, it comes with a tool. The other one, I'm gonna put them both on my hands so you can see. This is the Milanese band.
While you're doing that, can I just let everybody know, this is an opportunity buy. I mean, if you don't own a smartwatch, if you're paying a monthly fee for a smartwatch, this is everything that your smartwatch does now without the added fees and so much more. Are you dealing with stress? Are you struggling with your sleep? Are you maybe on a health journey? Do you need to know what your blood pressure is and kind of monitor that? This is going to tell you all of those key features and so much more. The voice assistant, without having to find your phone at the bottom of your handbag, or maybe you left it in the kitchen, you can now take that call. You can now monitor, you know, your health if you're exercising. And wait a second, this beautiful timepiece is waterproof?
It is, and it's waterproof. So if you're working out or if you're washing your hands or whatever you're doing, okay, hold on, can you hear that? I want you to hear the audio. I'm getting a phone call. You can make and take phone calls. Hello? Okay, we'll try it again. Okay, thanks. We'll try it again.
Okay.
You can make and take your phone calls. You can get your text messages, all of that. And if you don't want to do it, you can go in the app and you can disable everything. Again, let me show you how simple and easy. It's a round face. It has tiny little crystals around it right here. One button.
I like that it goes to sleep.
Yes.
When you don't need to see what's on the screen.
Yes, and watch this. I'm going to show you this one right here. It has wrist flick. So when you do you see that? It's automatic. Okay, and I have it set where it'll stay on for about 15 seconds and then go off.
So you can adjust that.
So you can adjust that. So many features in here that you can adjust.
Okay.
But again, it goes to sleep. That saves on the battery, which let me show you how to charge it. And the battery life is around 3 days. So if you want to sleep with this, I know the one that costs $300, $400, $500, people don't sleep in it because you have to constantly charge it. This is how you charge it. You'll recognize that maybe circle. It's a magnetic charge. Charge it up, it'll charge in less than an hour, and then the battery life is around 3 days. So you can see just like this. There you go.
You know,
like that.
I typically would say, I mean, it's waterproof. You could wear it in the shower, but I would say just pop it in there when you're in the shower, right? Or, you know, obviously you're gonna wanna wear this when you're working out, when you're on vacation, when you're at dinner. I've never seen a deal like this before. Like, to be able to even say smartwatch for under $250 doesn't ever happen. And I know when I purchased mine, I had to go out and buy extra bands. In the silver, you're getting both that beautiful, it looks like there's diamonds in this, you guys. It looks like it's a platinum and diamond encrusted band. You're also getting the Milanese one. I kind of like the idea of that one kind of a little bit more in more the sports modes. And then you've got your fancy dinner. Easy to switch these, easy to adjust them to your wrist. And you're getting it for 50% off today, and $9 gets it home to try it. Here's the gold. Here's Here's the brand new gold. This is the one that everybody's loving. It's a really, really expensive looking gold. It looks like it should be 14 or 18 karat. And then over here, the rose gold. If you love pink, or maybe you've got a daughter or someone that has a sweet 16 or a birthday or Mother's Day, this is a great timepiece. Why? Because yes, it tells time. I mean, it's hard to find a nice, beautiful watch for under $50 that just tells time, but it does everything that smartwatches want to do and can do for $9. Free shipping and handling on this. We're about to approach 800 of you that have picked it up. Julie's getting a call.
Hello? My husband. Okay, thank you. Sorry, my husband is very confused. I was supposed to call him first. He's confused, sorry. The other day I relied on my son. I had to call him 4 times. He had his phone on mute or something. They don't answer my phone call. I need to rely on somebody else. I'll work on it.
I'm gonna have to, I know you have my number, Julie, so if you need to make me your contact,
have to call you.
We'll work on that. I also love the presentation.
And that's why I don't use my husband as my emergency
I don't blame you.
But it has an SOS mode. That is so huge.
Yeah.
So in here, you could put 911, or you can put your husband. I don't use my husband because my husband's busy all day, that if I called him, he might be in a meeting or something. But you can see it's a nice large round face with crystals around it. This is the Milanese band. You're getting 2 of the bands. This is also the rose gold. This one is adjustable to any wrist. The other one with the links right here, it comes with a tool that you can take the links out. And when I say there's nothing in the market like it, there are a gazillion smartwatches that have the acrylic bands, and they all have a square face.
Can I just show you really quickly? I have a really small wrist, and so the ease of having the Milanese one, which I really, really love, and this is the adjustability, right? Here it is. There's a little magnet there, so you can loosen it or you can tighten it. And when I tell you I have a really small wrist, I go all the way to the edge on this. I mean, my wrist is probably less than 5 inches. It's very, very tiny. So I want you to know that you have that customization with it. Here's the other thing I just really want to stress. What? What is happening? $44.99. I spent more on dinner last night.
I know.
Right? And can we go through some of the features and the ease of it being touchscreen? I don't need to have my phone.
Exactly.
Because it communicates via Bluetooth, right?
Yes, it uses Bluetooth, so it's easy to set up. In fact, when you set it up, it'll have a QR code. You download that. Download the free app. There are no monthly fees with this. You can set up your screen right here, or on your bezel. I like the traditional looking bezels on this watch because this looks like a traditional watch. Very, very simple and easy to use. So one button, everything is a touch screen, and then you push it again. There's your call menu. I can call my husband. But
he won't answer.
He doesn't answer, and
It's
neither
fine.
does my son. I'm sorry. There's 100 sports modes. So if you're gonna, let's say, walk on a treadmill, you can press your sports mode. This measures your heart rate. It'll measure your sleep. It'll measure your activity. You can listen to your music on it. It has a stress level. It has blood oxygen. So remember during COVID how important blood oxygen it was.
And Julie, all of this data that's on the watch, it saves in your free app. So again, no monthly payments, no contracts, no fees. So if you are trying to keep track, and instead of writing it down on a piece of paper with your blood pressure machine, you've got your app. You pull it up in the doctor's office. No white coat syndrome there. When you're like, here, doc, here's what's happening for a while, right?
Exactly. And right now I'm showing you blood pressure.
It's huge.
The other ones on the market do not monitor or analyze your blood pressure. So I don't actually have it on my wrist very well. There we go. Let's see if it measures it. And you stay still for about 20, 30 seconds. And it measures your heart rate, your blood pressure, and then it tracks it in the app. You can also wear it at night. The battery life is around 3 to 4 days on this. It's easy to charges in less than a week. But really what makes this so special is, let's see, there's my blood pressure. 111/79. And then it'll put it in the app. Now, of course, this does not replace your doctor, but you can track it. And if anything looks off, take this information.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a snapshot into your everyday routines, right? If you get up and you're stressed, if you didn't sleep well, if you're not getting enough steps, if your heart rate's not getting up high enough to get the cardiovascular, if your heart rate is staying high too long. These are all, kind of measurements that we need to know about our life, but we want to wear a watch. Everybody looks down and wants to see their watch. You see that? Oh, I love the flick of the wrist. Hold on, let me see if I can do this again. Ready? Here you go. Whoop. You see that? You didn't see it. You didn't see it turned on. But when I turn it in my wrist, it turns on. I put it on the very bougie setting. I like the face that looks like I spent $15,000.
Like the Swiss watch, doesn't it?
It does. Here's what I want to tell you. You have 30 days. play with this, check it out, see if you get the compliments. I was with a girlfriend last night for dinner, and she said something about a smartwatch. She's, oh, I don't wear a smartwatch anymore. She's like, they're so athletic. Everybody has that same square face, da-da-da. And I thought, oh my gosh, I have this watch tomorrow. You would love it because she loves diamonds, she loves jewelry. Like we were all talking about all those fun girly things. Look how beautiful this is. And it doesn't look like a smartwatch. It looks like that traditional, classic, timeless round face with, notice you've got the look of diamonds around the bezel. That's that expensive like Swiss, French, or Italian made. You're getting both bands. You don't have to go anywhere else and find a second band. Silver, gold, or rose gold. The gold is the new one this season.
Brand new,
okay.
Yep. And kind of every show, it's been like the one in lead
Which one's most popular, Andre? Let me find out what's in the lead. What's most popular? Gold.
The gold, okay. That's because Valerie's wearing it.
I love
the
it.
other thing, so with this one, with the link one, it comes with a tool that you can take out the links.
At home by yourself?
At home by yourself, and this one is completely adjustable. I wear this one all the time because it's just so easy and comfortable.
It's so good. Well over 1,000 have been picked up. $9 gets it home and free shipping and handling. You have a 30-day money-back guarantee. Julie Truster, go yell at your boys.
My husband.
Your husband, your son.
And then my son.
All the people that let you down.
I should have put my son on today because now he knows he has to answer.
Shame, shame, shame on those emergency contacts. All right, everyone, don't